All right, let's just get right into it. What's happening in software development right now? It's not just another update, it's a massive seismic shift. The entire rulebook is being thrown out, and if you're writing code for a living, you absolutely need to pay attention.
So first things first, that whole aura of using one single generalist AI for every coding task you have, yeah, that's over. It's done. That way of working is officially dead and developers are ditching it like a bad habit.
So what's replacing it? Well, we are absolutely in a new era, and the name of the game is specialization. Think of it like a toolbox. You wouldn't use a hammer to drive a screw, right? It's the same idea. We're now picking highly specific, purpose-built AI tools for very specific jobs. And let's be super clear about what we're leaving behind. This jack-of-all-trades model, it was the standard, sure, but it was just kind of mediocre at everything. It didn't have the focused training to be truly great at any one thing, whether that was back-end logic or building a slick UI. And this brings us to where things get really interesting. The core of this whole shift is what we're calling the Great AI Divide. And look, this isn't just OpenAI and Google competing for customers. This is a fundamental split in philosophy. They have two completely different ideas about how AI should help us code. So let's meet the heavyweights. In the red corner from OpenAI, you have GPT 5.1. Think of it as your senior architect, the specialist for all things logic, structure, and complex backend systems. And in the blue corner from Google, we have Gemini 3, the UI wizard, built from the ground up for anything visual. These two aren't just rivals, they're playing two totally different sports. And listen, this isn't just marketing hype. Tech Twitter is absolutely blowing up with this stuff. Developers are throwing their most hideous 10-year-old legacy code at GPT 5.1, and it's not just refactoring it, it's doing it perfectly without breaking a single thing. It's incredible. So what's the secret sauce here? How does it pull this off? It's a killer feature called thinking mode. Before it writes a single line of code, it actually stops, analyzes the entire problem, and plans the architecture. It's like having a senior developer literally pause and draw up the blueprints first. Okay, now let's flip the coin and look at Google's game changer. The buzzword you need to know is vibe coding. And honestly, this is revolutionary. You just feed the AI a screenshot, a design from Figma, whatever, and it spits back the exact front-end code. It's wild. And we can actually put a number on its power. An LO score of 1501. Now think of an LO score like a chess grandmaster rating, but for AI. A score this high for visual tasks is just staggering. And what it really means for developers is that the tedious manual work of slicing code, turning a picture into code, is basically gone. It's dead. But here's the thing. These amazing AI models don't exist in a vacuum. They have to live somewhere. And the real war, the place where this all comes together, is on a whole new battleground, the IDE, your development environment. For years, VS Code has been the undisputed king of the hill, but that's changing, and it's changing fast. We're seeing a massive migration away from it, so this isn't some far-off theoretical question. You need to be thinking right now, where are you going to be writing your code in the next year or two? And right now, there are two main contenders stepping into the ring. You've got Windsurf, which is like the indie darling. It's super fast, lightweight, and perfect for solo devs or small teams. And then you have Anti-Gravity, which is Google's enterprise beast, built for huge teams and massive projects. And this chart, it tells you everything you need to know. It just perfectly illustrates the difference in ambition here. Windsurf is carving out a really nice niche with solo devs, but Google, with Anti-Gravity, they are aiming for the entire enterprise world. It's a totally different scale. So what's the killer feature that has every big company so excited about Anti-Gravity? It's this mind-blowing concept called agentic repos. The AI literally becomes a member of your team. It lives in your project, it finds bugs on its own, and it submits pull requests to fix them, often while you're asleep. Okay, I know this all sounds kind of high level, right? Giants battling it out, but let's bring this right down to earth. Because this stuff is having real, immediate impacts on mobile developers, like today. These aren't abstract ripple effects. They are hitting your apps right now. Take the brand new Flutter update, for example.
Yeah, it has a neat little dot shorthand feature, which is a nice quality of life win. But that's not the headline. The real story, the thing you absolutely cannot ignore, is full support for the new iOS 26. That part is non-negotiable.
And look, this isn't just a Flutter thing. This is the new reality. A big platform like iOS updates, and it forces everyone else to update immediately. So for all you Flutter devs listening, the message is crystal clear. You have to update, and you have to do it now. If you don't, your app is going to feel old, or even worse, it could just break entirely.
Okay, so we've got these specialized AIs, we've got new IDEs duking it out, we've got these urgent mobile updates. It's a lot. I get it. So let's tie it all together. What does your actual day-to-day workflow look like in this new world?
Here's your new playbook. It's a 3-step process. First, you choose your specialist. You're reaching for GPT 5.1 when you're tackling architecture and Gemini 3 when you're building a UI. Second, you select your battleground, the nimble windsurf IDE for your solo projects or the heavyweight anti-gravity for your big corporate job. And finally, you automate everything you can, letting features like agentic repos handle all the tedious bug fixing.
And all of this, it leads us to one single massive question that we all have to face. If the AI is planning our systems, and the AI is building our interfaces, and the AI is even fixing our bugs while we sleep, then what is our job? What does it even mean to be a developer anymore? That's the question we all need to start thinking about starting right now.